Welcome to April's Garage. Now we've been covering the Cybertruck from day one, pretty much. You got one of the very
We've
first
gone
ones.
deep, really deep into
Yep.
the Cybertruck, just all the way, just full
fisting is what you're saying. Is that not what you're saying?
Sorry, anyway. Anywho.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you sold yours.
I did.
And
at the right time.
There's not a lot of buyers left. I feel like everyone that wanted one has one.
They bought them. Yeah, the Cybertruck Foundation series. I think they sold around, I'm guessing, like 15,000, 20,000 units. And then Cybertrucks are now piling up on their lots.
Right.
Can't get people to buy them. They've lowered the price now. The Foundation series is gone. They're down to $80,000 for the base Cybertruck. They're still piling up on lots. And so now there's the first Tesla incentive.
Oh, it's a lease deal that they have announced, which now you can pay, what, $1,000 a month and have your Cyber puppy right in your driveway.
Well, kind of. Here's the official numbers. So with zero down, 36-month lease, $1,249 a month. 24 months, $1,568. Cyber Beast, $1,439 for the 36-month. 24-month, $1,715.
Yeah, but like with zero down, don't you need like immaculate credit to hit that zero down?
Good credit,
or
yeah.
Or lease is different. Like our leases, they're just really need to get rid of them, unload them, so they'll kind of push things through.
It is possible. So yeah, with $7,500 down, it's $999 a month for 36 months and $1,199 for 24 months.
Right. Well, and that $7,500, I think that's like the EV
tax credit.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So they're putting that in there. So
now you can lease it. Is it worth it? Do you think it's worth $1,000 a month to drive a Cybertruck?
That is an absolutely terrible, awful lease deal.
Yeah.
Like garbage.
I just can you break down a lease? Because I feel like my whole life I've never really understood what is the benefit of having a lease.
So in the case of my Cybertruck, I financed it. I put down the minimum whatever they had for financing. I think it was around $7,000, $8,000.
Right.
My payment was $1,600, $1,700 a month, if I remember correctly. And I think that was for 72 months. So then after 6 years, I would own the truck.
Right.
With the lease, it's for a specified period of time. So 24 months, 36 months. You have an agreed value on the truck. At the end, it is worth this.
Right.
And Tesla will take it for this money, assuming you don't go over on your mileage or you don't damage it more than normal wear and tear. They will give you that money for it, and it's just a rental period.
Right.
So you know exactly how much money you are going to lose the entire time. And there are tax benefits to leasing as well. You can write it off, but in the case of the Cybertruck, it's already over 6,000 pounds.
Right.
So you can write it off anyway. But some people, they're not making that kind of money to write off 100 grand just right off the bat. So this might make sense in that case for, you know, a $1,200 a month write-off lease, but it's terrible. Like,
So you don't think people are going to be jumping on this lease program? And just business, I feel like businesses all over are going to say, hey, we're going to write this off and we're going to put some hideous wrap on it. It's free advertising because everyone sees a Cybertruck and looks at it.
Probably, but it's going to have to be a little bit cheaper, I feel like, before someone's using it to advertise their plumbing business or their pool cleaning business or their scoop and do, which is someone I employed when I had dogs, where there's a guy in a Chevy truck that went around and scooped the dog poop out of the backyard for you.
I feel like
cheap.
that's
It was
the worst job ever.
I don't knock it till you try it,
do.
because the guy got $50 a month from me, and he was in the backyard for all of 5 minutes scooping poop. And you do
I feel
that
like
all
you
day?
You could get like a vacuum.
Like you're doing,
Do that.
I don't know, 100 yards?
Right?
That's a lot of
Are
money.
you going to start your poop scooping business?
I mean, if YouTube
And
doesn't
wrap a
work out,
Cybertruck with it now.
I wouldn't mind. But yeah, with a Cybertruck advertising it. So, but it is an absolutely terrible lease deal in comparison to others.
Right.
So the best lease right now is Ford when it comes to
The
electric
Lightning?
pickup trucks. The Lightning pickup truck. They have the Lightning for $550 a month with the same amount due at signing, $7,500 bucks due at signing.
So much better value, but like I get
Less
the
than half.
Cybertruck's fun.
Right.
And it's cool and it's different. It's like has a thing. It's in the moment right now, but you're getting so much more from the Lightning.
You're getting so much more value. You're getting similar range. I guess it's a
Right.
little bit less range on the standard range, which is this truck. You know, it's based on an F-150, so it's the only one that's on its own electric platform. The F-150 Lightning is on the F-150 chassis, and I had one briefly, and it's interesting how they put it together. I guess I'll put it that way. There were some things we were concerned about, but yeah, solid choice. Less than half
That's
for the same lease.
wild.
The Rivian has a pretty good lease as well. You can get it for $619 a month with $8,000 down.
Right.
So pretty low. This is more range, similar price, but there's used Rivians now to where you could buy a used one probably. That's where I would go personally. Same with Cybertrucks. So speaking of, my Cybertruck is gone.
You're saying it's sold?
It was last advertised for $96,000, and now it is off their website. I have texted the guy that sold me the Cadillac Lyric that took the trade, the salesman. He said he has no idea. My insiders at that dealership are not saying anything. I feel like it was quietly sold, maybe wholesale.
No, it was totally relocated to another dealer. Are
But
you
I
crazy?
Googled the VIN, and it's not popping up for sale anywhere else. So it sold to somebody.
Maybe it was stolen.
I'll keep Googling it. Yeah, maybe they staged something to where it burned to the ground or whatever. Yeah, drove it to a hurricane zone or a flood zone. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, last advertised for 96, they gave me 111.
Right.
The MSRP was 102.
So it's missing right now.
It's
pretty much.
missing. So yeah, a little tangent. We'll get back to that in a little bit. But also the Chevy Silverado EV, which we just reviewed, $794 a month is their opening price on their lease.
So a little bit more. The range is fantastic. It's a great truck. I would pick that over the Lightning. They're just beautiful trucks.
But it's
great
still
value.
way less than the Cybertruck.
Right.
Way less. So in the world of lease like this, it makes no sense. The Cybertruck at the price point really never made sense to begin with. It just seemed like it was way too much for what you got, other than the crazy, crazy styling. But we've run through all those folks that wanted it. That's why I got out, and it's one of the smart things that I've done on my YouTube channel. But there are plenty of them still for sale. Plenty of people, you go look online, and it's just endless offerings of Cybertruck still over their MSRP. People
love to talk bad about them, but I have to say I still kind of think they're really cool because they're so different.
There's
nothing else like them.
But when you can go to the lot and buy one for $80,000 or lease it for $1,200, $1,500 a month, dealerships still asking, like this one, $101,000. At Premier Autos of Dallas, pretty silly.
Do you think people in reverse, they're kind of like, not moving forward with buying a Cybertruck because they don't know the value is going to be in the next year, and it could just really almost cut in half every year because it's going down like crazy?
Elon has done that before. People who bought the Plaids, the Model S Plaids, the Model X Plaids, or any Tesla model, when things got a little slow, not doing a rebate or incentive, he just cut the price.
Right.
So those people who bought the year before and paid 10 grand more for a Plaid, they just saw that their car got cheaper. Not that it was some incentive or special financing. He just cuts the price, and that's the difference between him being direct sales, Tesla, and the dealership method where the haggling and like $30,000 off closeout type thing where the MSRP still shows as high, but then you haggle for a better deal. But yeah, $101,000 at this Premier Auto of Dallas, and then still this Mitsubishi dealer, they want $118,995 for this Cyber Beast when you can get it for. Right now, you can walk into a Tesla store and get one for $20,000 less. Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make sense, and I don't know what's going to happen with them. We'll find out. I feel like you're eventually, like in the next 2 years, you're going to buy the cheapest Cybertruck ever known, created.
I suppose, yeah. That's when I would buy back in when they get to where they were supposed to be, under $50,000, and I would rock one all the time. It was supposed to be a $50,000 truck, and it's obviously not there yet. But it doesn't matter. None of this matters because Elon, he made some pretty good moves politically, and one big, and all this optimism with the election has boosted a lot of things in the stock market, in crypto, whether it be temporarily or not, we'll see. But one of them is Tesla, and the stock price has jumped 8.2%.
Which is
since the election.
Wild, because Tesla's always been just really, really high stock prices compared to all the other car makers. And now it's even going crazier.
The Tesla is valued more than some of the big three stocks.
Oh, absolutely.
Even though it doesn't
for
sell
a long time.
nearly as many cars.
I don't understand how that works. I know Bitcoin's like, crazy now.
It's all hype. Elon is the ultimate hype man, and it works with cars, it works with space, and it worked to help get a man elected.
But
So
I don't know if it's hype, because now that he's in the position he's at, there's going to be a fast track to kind of getting Elon to kind of control or run where that EV car market might be going.
yeah, we'll see. It's kind of weird because, Democrats, Biden, all them, they were more into the
Right.
EV push, the EV movement, and Trump has talked about pulling all that away, all the mandates and everything else. So obviously that's not why Elon supported Trump, and we're not going into political stuff. We tried that a couple of times when it was Good Morning YouTube, and no, we're not going there. But
Right. Well, so I
yeah,
think
interesting.
they're pushing for it. They're just have a realization of it's going to take longer to mandate EVs than it was currently put in place.
If ever.
If
But
ever.
let me know if you're actually leasing a Cybertruck for that much a month, because you're crazy.
Yeah. Well, actually, let us know if you bought Tyler's old Cybertruck,
Yeah,
because
where
it is
is it?
missing at the moment.
Where did it go? My baby.
Thanks so much for watching.
I've got this great mental image of Tyler showing up at Veyron to scoop dog poop. I gotta pay for this thing somehow.
That'd be so good.